verifying our current position, measuring distance to target area. Alright, I've recorded the terrain conditions.
Alright, welcome back to the second part of Genshin Impact's Waterborne Poetry limited limited special event. Yeah, I'm just finishing with the story. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I already completed everything in here. Yeah, I already completed everything with the green check. I already completed everything in here. 4 green checks here. Basically completed everything here. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Oh wait, yeah, I already completed everything here. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the 2,000 points one. Yeah, the rewards are not worth it. Yeah, so basically completed everything. And completed everything here. Excuse me. Yeah, 4 checks here. So it's just the stories now. Yeah, that's remaining. The poetry gala. So poetry gala fervor is done. The tableside entertainment is done. It's just the poetry gala is remaining. It's just the story quests 1 and 2. Yeah, and where we left off was we just finished the Traveler, the Diona, the Zhongyun and Xiao side. Right now we're on the Xingqiu, Noelle, and
our next
Mika
mission
side
could start
of
at
the
any
story
time.
for part 2. So let's get on with it. Right now we're collecting wood. Yeah, and right there is there's enemies there. Yeah. What? Wait. Achievement? Oh yeah, I forgot that I got an achievement. So defeat an opponent by shattering the ice that they are trapped in. And I got it today. Nice. Yeah. And what element is Mika though? Let me see. Whoops. So he's a cryo. Alright. Got it.
Fighting cover fire. Engaging.
No, my sword.
Let's keep going, team. Precision strike.
Let me leave you a verse.
Alright, dead. And I think I need to adjust my camera a bit. Hold up. Yeah, that looks better. Alright, let's continue. So, collect wood nearby. So, I'll pick this up and look for cooking ingredients nearby. Alright. It's like the game wants me to play as Xingqiu.
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
Oh, you sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that. If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart. As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
That all sounded pretty profound. Oh, I've never even thought about any of that before.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
Go back to camp and talk to Noelle. Alright. Then the game's gonna change me to Xingqiu again. Just fly and strike down and hit those ducks. Let's go. Oh, I got one.
You're back! Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity.
The team lights a fire and starts preparing lunch. Before long, a delicious meal is ready.
Noelle, your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
Excuse me.
So just don't get caught.
Exactly. Just don't get caught. Yeah, exactly. Xingqiu, yeah. Xingqiu's smart. Just don't get caught.
Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Huh? Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do, finding inspiration.
Miss Hutao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
You can write about anything. Looking at Core Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we answered. Why don't we go say hi?
Tears among the leaves. Talk to a woman on the bridge. Nobody here. Yep. Noelle can't do the jump exploit like the guys can. Ni hao.
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
你好，我好，你好吗 ？Creepy。我现在玩一个就是叫 Genshin Impact. Yeah, I'm speaking Mandarin right now because you started speaking Mandarin. I started speaking a bit of Mandarin. Yeah, so yeah, welcome to the Genshin Impact live stream. Yeah, this is Genshin Impact live stream. Playing was it a special event called Waterborne Poetry? It's gonna end today, so I'm playing through everything today. Yeah, I played earlier today. The afterwards had to take a break. The afterwards I'm back at it. Yeah, I'm finishing up.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Mystery woman, basically, no name.
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday. Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Rowe.
Callie Roy. Wow, Callie Roy.
So, Miss Kelly Roy, are you from Fontaine?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
So she's from Fontaine. Oh, okay. So that's what the Fontaine clothing looks like. Okay.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels. Amazing. So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
And yeah, it is nighttime now.
Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
Well, I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Rowe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something. Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
The group walk back to the venue, laughing and joking as they go.
Woohoo! The first team is back, right on schedule.
Hi Johnny. Hey Darkling Sky. Welcome to Genshin Impact live stream this time. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of different games this past couple of live streams. First Tekken 8, then Disney Speedstorm, now Genshin Impact. Yeah, I basically have no main game, just play a lot of different games on live stream. It's...
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on! Let's hurry!
We're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
It's okay. Good to see a variety. Nice to see playing different games, to be honest. Yeah, I play a lot of different games.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
Since when do you get tired from flying?
Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast. Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up. Huh. Sounds like someone needs to exercise more.
Whoa, talking shit.
Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone. Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got! Wait. Xiao? Where'd he go?
Of course. Xiao just disappears all the fucking time. Yeah, always. Every single time he just disappears. Yep. Yeah, not surprised he's not even with the group.
Cheryl, come on out!
Yep, see, he disappeared again. He's hiding. He's a pussy. That's why. He's a tough guy that doesn't show up to events in crowded areas and just hides. Just cowers behind everything. Yeah. He's a tough guy, but hides everything. Like every single time.
Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hootel's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Director Who's manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge. Allow me to introduce you all to Zhongli, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
Too many dialogues. Right now, it's okay. It's not a lot. Yeah, for me at least.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too?
Join us. It'll be fun. It doesn't matter which one I choose. Either way, if the dialogue, like the story will still be the same. So I'm gonna choose It'll Be Fun.
Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most. That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage.
Half teammate. Basically, it's like 2.5 men. Wow.
Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hootel, here to help out in your hour of greatest need. What does everyone think? Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us. Then, it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions. Since this is a congenial poetry gala, should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
That's a relief. I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
Guy have double voice. I don't understand what you mean by guy have double voice.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless Tenebrous skies ablaze.
Wow, Chongyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair.
It looks like the dialogue sound is playing twice, like a double voice. Maybe you mean the lip syncing here? Like, you know, when they're talking, right? When the people are talking, right? Their lips are moving. Then, and they're still talking and afterwards their lips are not moving. That could be, I don't know if you mean it like that. Excuse me. But yeah, there's a lip syncing problem with the characters because this game, Genshin Impact, is a Chinese game. Yeah, so the lips moving here are normally moving because they're saying it in Chinese. This is all in English, so the lip syncing is completely off. So because it's been translated to English. Yeah, normally they're supposed to be moving their lips by Chinese words. I don't know if that's what you mean by double voice though. I still don't quite understand.
The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene. The other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. Alright then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun. Flesh confined to Qingse. Spirit striding high on Zhiyun's clouds.
Oh, Chongyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jadestone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucid heart still beats within me now.
Wow, how did Noel do that?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk. I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup? What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet? No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
Dot, 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 dot. Got it. Well, either none of these would make any difference, but I'm gonna choose dot, dot, dot. Got it. It won't make any difference to the story, though.
North beyond the Starfell Lake. South across the windswept plains. Just for berries squeezed and mint infused.
This is the one of the few times where the traveler actually talks. Yeah.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
It looks like you have double audio source. Listen to the audio of your stream. Well, I can't really listen to it right now because I'm literally live streaming right now. Yeah. I can't listen to it right now because, yeah, I'm live streaming right now. Yeah, I can't listen to it right now.
Does this mean I helped? Yosa!
You saved the day. Thanks, Diona. I'm gonna choose, you saved the day, even though it makes no difference to the story.
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat. Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin? This is a hard one to match.
The Shin part of Qingqin means heart, but the flower itself has no heart. A smile now. Yeah, shower here. Dot dot dot. I've got it. Makes no difference to whatever the one I choose, but I'm gonna choose I've got it.
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Yeah, this is also one of the few times where the traveler actually talks.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
Sweet dream is a type of dessert.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Actually, we sleep peacefully at night because Xiao is there to protect everyone.
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens. Full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
Huh? What the?
Ah, we have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in 2 styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lots. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pots.
Huh?
So that's a pedant's couplet. Hana thinks she can do that too. I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny. Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically 1 word too long.
In that case, whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this Mondstadter's got talents.
I'm so relieved I at least managed to get one.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs.
Wow, Noelle came up with another one. Come on, that's the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it.
Why don't you try it, Paimon?
Do you really think Paimon has what it takes?
Time to get pedantic. Match each word one by one and you'll be fine. I don't even know what the fuck pedantic means, but I'm gonna choose it because it doesn't matter which dialogue you choose. Everything's gonna be the story will continue like normally anyways. So let's go.
Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Great job.
What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
In high spirits, the laughter and couplets continue late into the night. As the host declares the day's events over, the crowd reluctantly disperses.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Caddy Roy?
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Although, I do have a question I'd like to ask. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I've read it before. I haven't read it yet. I haven't read it yet because I forgot everything. I forgot everything in Genshin Impact because I haven't played the game for like 10 months. So I forgot everything. I'm gonna choose I haven't read it yet.
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me the story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Oh yes, the story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time,
the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the Spring Fairy. But the Spring Fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so, I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the Spring Fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Oh, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the Spring Fairy in the story?
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again if she ever had another chance?
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets? Oh, sorry. No, maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the Spring Fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my help?
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you'll only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
Tone deaf bard. Yeah, Paimon calls Venti tone deaf bard because Venti doesn't listen to anything. That's why. That's why the meaning of tone deaf.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon. But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class.
He said tomorrow, but I'm gonna be completing it today because there's only a couple of hours left of the Waterborne Poetry. Yeah, it's a limited time event, so.
I'll sign up.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly? Aren't there any requirements at all?
It's as free as the winds that blow. And there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry. Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa, that's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels? Or maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow is gonna be still be today because I'm gonna be finishing everything today. Get this lizard. Wait until the following day. Wow, I had to wait. You had to wait. Oh my god, you had to wait. Whoops. Okay. View poetry. Alright, same thing. Alright, same thing. I figured they would say the same. Yeah, same. Same. Alright. Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the audio. See if there's actually a problem with the audio in the meantime. Give me a moment. Yeah, everything seems fine. Yeah. Alright, go to Statue of 7 to heal a bit of myself. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, so this is done. It's just this one left. Heart of the Deep. Waterborne Poetry Part 3. The fallen leaves float away, carrying with them stories of the past. Will the protagonists of the fairy tale rekindle their feeling long lost? Yeah, it's just this one. Yeah. And I'll play this on a different Genshin Impact live stream. Yeah. Let's do a bit of exploring. Wait, what time is it in here? In the in-game time. Alright. What's up here? Sleepy Millilith. Alright, you know what? I'll just read it. So, Sleepy Millilith. While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Hold on a second, I don't know you. Why would you come up and start making conversation with me? It's bad manners. Is it? Can't you see I'm at my post? If you want to make conversation, you should tell me first. Doesn't telling you not count as part of the conversation? Doesn't telling you count as part of the conversation? If that were the case, you should at least know how to give me a heads up before you're telling me you want to make conversation. Honestly. Sorry for inconveniencing you. Apology accepted. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Jump, jump, jump. Get this one, yes. Yeah, you just get a lot of crap along the way. Oh, heard something. Oh, there's a chest there. I'm not even gonna bother with it. So the chest appears when you fire that, like, you know, you blow into that, and it disappears if too much time if you take too long. Jump exploit. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, so there's no decorations here. Yeah, there's no decorations here. There's only decorations starting here. Yeah. Starting here. And it goes all the way down here. And that's it. By the end of the event, like I think after a couple of hours, every decoration here will be gone. Yeah. You want me to take a close look, right? You can see the traveler is smiling. See, look at that. Yeah, he's smiling like this. Attack, he's not so smiling. But here, he's smiling. Ching-Chu, he's smiling. Look at that. Kaya, yeah, he's not smiling. He's like, look at this face. And Kale, no, she's not smiling. Look at her face. Yeah, she's not smiling. Not smiling. 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 Yeah, you only can see like the character smile up close like that. Yeah. Yeah, some of the was it the NPCs? If you bump to the non-important NPCs like this, this bitch here, yeah, you just like they get bumped into. The has the bump effect, and if you try to attack them, they'll flinch like this. And even with the skills too, it's like boom, flinch. Yeah, this is gonna be gone after like in a couple of hours. Yeah. Better just claim all of these. Like 6 hours remaining. Yeah, all of these. Yeah, I could just claim them right now. Battle Pass level 11, just from completing the special events. Yeah, and this one later, and a different stream. What's up here? Ah, nope, nothing here. So apparently, if you do attack, if you're high in the air, right? Yeah, like if you're high in the air, and if it's too high, normally you'll take damage. But if you do an attack in the middle of the air, you may take a bit less of the damage. Excuse me. Yeah. What's this? Oh, just rocks. Oh, got it. Uh-oh. Got it. Aim. Fire! Dead. Whoops. Okay, you want to fight? Let's fight. Ah, shit.
Cool it!
No, my sword!
Freeze!
That was a refreshing sleep. Let's go to the venue. Paimon's really looking forward to hearing everyone's poems.
Ouch.
Windblade!
Oh my god. Go to the Statue of 7 and recover a bit of my health before I go back to the place.
Looks like we're a few people short today.
Morning, friends. Singcho said he wants to take some time and focus on writing poems, so he'll join us later.
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Okay, well, never mind. What about Kelly Roy, though? She said she'd be here.
I got here really early, but I haven't seen her yet.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Dihua Marsh during my morning training. She looked a little upset, so I didn't want to disturb her.
Upset? Oh no, what should we do? Was it something we said last night? Oh, Paimon's worried.
We should go find her.
I agree. If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help her.
Huh? You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Alright, the final part of the story special event. Alright, teleport.
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here yesterday, too. She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Huh. Leaves?
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
You tell everyone about your inspiration walk yesterday.
Interesting. I wonder, could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess. It's just, that poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday. So much sadness.
Now that you mention it, This is upstream from where we found the poem.
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf! Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it too! After that leaf!
Yeah, it looks like that leaf isn't going anywhere. Like I'm just standing here and it's not going anywhere. Yeah, the meters is not increasing. Yeah, so I basically just take the sweet ass time trying to get there.
Oh, why does it have to float so quickly?
Now it's a bit further away.
Can't you just fly over and grab it? But Paimon can't swim! What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
Alright, taking damage, so let's go, bitches. Yeah, you wanna die? Let's play. Alright, that you got what you deserve, assholes. Healed. Alright.
It stopped.
No! We finally got it.
Are the words still legible? Or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says.
Poem on fallen leaf. The desire remains, but the time is past. The boy by the spring grows frail too fast. But when dreams flow to fruition, where streams join the sea, we'll journey on in endless reverie.
Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy. It's looking a lot like Callie Roy was the one who wrote this. She seems to care a lot about that story, huh? Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think... is it possible that she's,
Let's just focus on finding her first.
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
Alright, follow Mika. Where is it? Over there, alright.
This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Callie Roy! Callie Roy!
Yeah, just abuse the jump exploit to get away.
Ah! She's surrounded by hilly churros! Let's go save her!
Dead. That hurts. Dead.
Callie Roy, are you okay? What's that? It's a huge water droplet.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Large water droplet. Callie Roy. None of the dialogue that I choose matters in the story, so I'm gonna choose large water droplet.
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no! My body! Is it?
That voice is definitely Callie Roy's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment.
The water driver turns back into Dad. Callie Roy's human.
Oh
Alright.
no! Did I use up too much energy?
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie Roy, are you some kind of adeptus?
No. I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine long ago.
What's an Oceanid?
Ah, the Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
So you're the Spring Fairy of Springvale?
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
I always thought that was just a local legend.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it not?
Yep! All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream. So, if this is true, then all those things written on the leaves...
The moonlight flows like silk and honey. The boy by the spring grows old and frail. None of these would matter. Yeah, regarding the story, so I'm gonna choose the boy by the spring grows old and frail.
I see. So you were the ones who found my leaf. Well, you are correct. The Spring Fairy and Heart of Clear Springs is me.
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story...
Is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams. And still do, to this day. Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam, and purer than the morning dew. I like humans, and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were, then, a mystery to me.
And so you became friends.
Yes, we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes, we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer.
Aw, that sounds lovely.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate. I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret. So, I fled and never appeared before him again.
Oh, Callie Roy.
My strength returns very slowly, and even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time. I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out. But after seeing so many people's stories and hearing about all their dreams, I have gradually come to understand Finch's heart. This feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging relentlessly in my chest, and I can no longer restrain it. But I'm also scared. Scared that if I go and see him now, I'll bring nothing but disappointment and even more pain when it comes time to part.
It really is a difficult choice.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me, telling me not to give up, always keep trying, and get out there and have some adventures. He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there by the spring, every day, as if he's waiting for something. I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss Callie Roy. He's never stopped hoping that he'll see you again one day. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for?
Thailand? If you're talking about this game, no, this game Genshin Impact is made in China. It's a Chinese game, Genshin Impact. If you're asking if I'm from Thailand, I'm not from Thailand. Yeah, I was born in Canada. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Wow, Mika, that was great. Didn't know you had it in you. I'm gonna say, wow, Mika. I'm gonna choose that one. Yeah, none of these options will affect the story. Yeah, the story will still continue on as normal.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sort of came out.
I'm talking about you. You look like people who collect video cards. Oh, like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something? Like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards? Yeah, I used to collect Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards many years ago, but I don't anymore.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see Finch.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah. So I used to collect Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards long time ago, but I don't anymore. Yeah, I gave that up.
You will? Amazing! That's great!
But I'd like to ask all of you for some help.
Sure. Just say the word. We'll help you any way we can.
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side? I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Leave it to me. I'm really close with Grandpa Finch.
Also, please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
Your secret
Don't
is safe with me.
worry. Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
I
Basically.
won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
Great. I can't thank you all enough.
What's wrong? Are you gonna turn back into a water droplet?
You listen so carefully to the dialogues. Tarantino would go crazy. I had a lot, a couple of viewers a couple minutes ago. Yeah, they said that the dialogue was too long. Yeah, was too long, and they were getting bored. But me, I'm actually quite invested into the story. Yeah, so that's why That's why yeah, I'm actually like, you know, listening to everything in the story. Yeah, I'm quite invested into it.
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that I won't have the words when the time comes.
I have an idea. Write him a poem. None of these would matter in the story. The story will continue on with whichever choice that I make. So I'm gonna choose I have an idea. Doesn't really matter though. All the things you hide deep inside your heart, everything you never had the chance to say. Yeah, none of these would matter, but I'm gonna choose everything you never had the chance to say. Yeah, I'm gonna choose this one. It doesn't really matter though.
Okay, good idea. I'll write him a poem, and it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
Alright, Cardi, go to Springvale. Alright, let's go to Springvale. Right here. I get that.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Okay, don't panic. Wait here, Caliroe. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on a bit longer.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
What did they say right here? Let's see.
How are you holding up? Would you like some support, Miss Caliroy?
You can also lean on Paimon if you need.
Thank you, all of you.
What does Chong Yun say?
How are you holding up? Would you like some support, Miss Caliroy?
You can also lean on Paimon if you need.
Thank you, all of you.
Chong Yun doesn't even say anything. And I guess the same thing is gonna be with Mika when I
How
talk to
are
him.
you holding up? Would you like some support, Miss Caliroy?
You can also lean on Paimon if you need.
Thank you, all of you.
Yeah, I just try all three just in case if anything is different with their, you know, their speeches, if it with whatever they say. So yeah, I just gotta get my curiosity out. Yeah, alright. So talk to old Finch, and yeah, it's just, you know what? I just teleport. Yeah, just teleport. I'm too lazy to just run all over there. I just teleport.
Grandpa Finch!
It was nighttime, and now it's sunset. Nice.
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Over there, to the waterfall.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father that I'd go to the...
Grandpa Finch!
All right. All right. No need to get worked up. I'm right behind you.
That's more like it. Now come on, I'll help you.
Draft's daughter is just like him when she's on a mission.
Alright. Well, I don't need to do the traveling.
Over here, over here. It's okay, Grandpa Finch. Take your time.
Excuse me.
What's all this? What are all these people doing here? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
And now it's nighttime. It's nighttime again.
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yun. We all met at the poetry gala, and... well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Kelly Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is different than I recall. Back then, you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale. But I'm one to talk. Of course, a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy.
Ooh. Like a cutscene or something.
Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Wow. Yeah, that was her poem. Yeah, now she turned into the Oceanid.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, It explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected. No matter the distance between us, I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
The true heart of Clear Springs.
Oh, it's so romantic.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Caliroi look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
Diona, thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
Huh?
Huh? They always say, huh? Yeah, it's like you're confused.
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit? And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
My physical form is about to disappear. Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
Although it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love. I give it to you now.
Paimon, close your eyes. Diona, eyes shut now. Oh. Which one I choose? Paimon or Diona? Okay, it doesn't really matter which one I choose because it's still continue normally anyways. So I'm gonna choose Paimon. Close your eyes.
Huh?
Huh? At most, like that's the only polite to close your eyes.
Okay, everyone. She's gone now.
What? But Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Grandpa Finch.
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far. Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring. By our side and in our dreams.
Heart of the return to the event venue. Maybe I'm gonna go talk to the old Finch guy again. Let's see what he says. Wait, where is he? He's not here? Ah shit. Maybe he's still at that place. Excuse me. Yeah, he's still at the place. Excuse me.
Oh, child. Let me stay here a little longer. Oh, child. Let me stay here a little longer.
Alright, same thing. Alright. Yeah, I'm going back.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before. Hootow's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology. She said she can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and
There's a
wished to have
lizard
an
over there.
emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Tone Deaf Bard! Does this mean that right from the start you...
Tone Deaf Bard. Yeah, I call it Tone Deaf Bard because he doesn't listen. That's why. Paimon, cough. We promised. I'm gonna choose cough. We promised, even though it doesn't make any difference to the story.
Oh, right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal!
Huh? Did I?
I think this is worth a meal.
Very well. Since the traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time. Diona! Dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Really? Must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
Yeah, that's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk, since it worked so well last time.
Mika's a bad liar. Yeah, I'm just telling you right now. Mika's a bad liar.
So even Mika's in on it? Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to check out. I'm willing to bet that even your pure Yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time. And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure Yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
Huh? What the? What's gotten into you? Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
That's it. That's it. That's it. We're done. We're done here. So yeah, that's the end of the what's it? Ah shit, wrong one. Yeah, so this is the end of the Waterborne Poetry special event, the limited time event. Yeah, the end of it. Because, yep, finished every single one of these here. Yep, completed. And finished every single one of these here. Yep. And this one as well, I just finished. I'm not gonna bother getting the 2,000 points, that one's finished. And this one's finished. Yep, all of them. And the poetry got 4 hours finished. So, on another stream will be Genshin Impact, The Peak and Trolls of Life. Yeah, which has 7 days and 5 hours remaining. So, yeah. This is it. That's the end of the Waterborne Poetry live stream. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. And yeah, I played through the end of it. So basically it took me around 6 hours, 6-7 hours to complete everything. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next stream. So bye everyone.